Hello everyone and good afternoon my fellow friends. So today we are going to talk about academic performance. First, I and my friend Lo Yingro and Hakim will tackle the issue of what is the most important factor which contributes to good performance in examination. Hakim, what do you think the most important factor that contributes to good performance in examination?
In my opinion, self-discipline leads to good performance in examination. It is because self-discipline is an invaluable skill to develop over the course of life and help ourselves tremendously throughout our academic career. Self-discipline is regulating oneself and making correction to one's thought and behavior in order to improve ourselves. Self-discipline is important to help us power to achieve our goals. Self-discipline also makes us feel of being in control of ourselves and help us stick to our decision and not lose outside. Self-discipline will help us to control our inner strength and give us the ability to not give up.
May I interrupt?
Okay.
Can you tell us about it in more detail?
Okay. Self-discipline will make us feel of being in control of ourselves. So we will not be distracted by other things. We will also feel more motivated towards our goal. So, and we will have a high rate of achievement, uh, have a high rate of goal achievement and success. Because when we focus on our study, so we'll have more chance of success. We'll have a higher uh, satisfaction of accomplishment because we feel satisfied if we accomplish our goals. Okay, so what do you think, Umi, about the most important factor that lead to good performance in examinations?
Um, in my opinion, parental support is the most important thing which contributes to good performance in examination. As we know, parents are the closest person to their children, so they know about most thing in their life, includes their necessity. Based on the Harvard Family Research Project, it concluded that parental involvement is associated with higher student achievement. They found that success was higher in a variety of areas, including standardized test scores, grades, and teachers' ratings.
Sorry,
Um,
I interrupt.
yes.
I don't really get the connection between parental support and students. Would you mind giving an example?
Let me give you an example. When parents are engaged with their children's school lives, students have the home support and knowledge that they need to know. It is not only that parents help them with assignment, it is also develop a lifelong love of learning. Parental support gives significant impact towards their children, mentally and physically. Parental support can enhance their children's self-esteem, develop self-confidence, and help them with education, with home learning. Needless to say, parental support is the most important thing that contribute to good performance in examination.
It could be right. However, in my opinion, peer influence is the most important factor which contributes to good performance in examination. In most cases, peer influence overwhelms both teacher and parental influence.
Hey, sorry, may I interrupt? Well,
Yes.
I don't think so. Can you explain in more detail about your point?
Sure. This is because other than parents, students spend most of the time with friends at school. Therefore, students have higher tendency to experience peer pressure in school. Let me give an example. If a student has classmates with good academic achievement, the student tends to study hard under influence of friends to get a better result. Furthermore, studies have shown that a student performs better in classroom consisting of peers of slightly higher ability than themselves, as a healthy competition is induced among students. Besides, forming study groups which is prone to study would have a positive impact towards the effectiveness of learning and stimulate higher interest of group members on studying. Students can exchange their ideas with their group members other than motivate each other to study, especially when the examination is around the corner. When we befriended with classmates with higher grades, they will positively affect us by providing assistance and mentoring. On the other hand, classmates with higher grades also undergoing the process of learning and mastering it while mentoring. Therefore, peer influence is the most crucial factor that causes good performance of students in examinations. So, Hakim, what do you think?
Okay, in my opinion, other than self-discipline, it could also be experienced teacher leads to good performance in examination. This is because usually experienced teacher have a better and effective way to teach students on the topic they teach. They will also have a better understanding on topic they will teach, and the teacher will also strengthen in education in other way by reducing student absences, encourage students to read for recreational purpose, and other than that, they will also mentor the weak student in learning and help maintain school community. So the student have a balance between the study and social life. Experienced teacher will also understand their student behavior and know how the teacher will also make necessary preparation to teach students so they understand what the teacher is trying to convey. Experienced teacher will also give positive influence to students and make them believe in themselves so they are not lazy and discouraged or unmotivated to study. Experienced teacher will also accommodate the students in comfortable surrounding and environment. So I think experienced teacher is the most important factor that leads to good performance in examination.
Like that. But I think self-discipline is the most important factors that contributes to good performance in examination. Umi, do you agree with me?
Yeah, I agree with you that self-discipline is the most important factor.
Now we have come to the conclusion that the most important factor which leads to good performance in examinations is self-discipline. Students should be highly disciplined and do not get distracted easily from something else. Students should also stop making excuses because excuse making is the killer of self-discipline. If we want to perform well in examinations, then we must develop discipline to achieve the goal. Does anyone has anything else to add?
I think there is no other thing to add.
Okay, otherwise we shall end this discussion here. Thank you for your contribution to this discussion.
Okay, you're welcome.
Welcome.